Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. This reading is for all 12 signs. This is how do they feel about you. So let's get into this, guys. If you're looking for my information to book a personal reading or anything else, you can find everything you're looking for in the description box below the video. So let's get into this. For Aries, how do they feel about you, Aries? What's happening? What's the energy that they're bringing towards you? Okay, so you're heartbroken over your twin flame, and you're like, not today. You need to set some boundaries. This is how they feel about you. They may be heartbroken over you. This is how they feel about you. They may have been heartbroken over you. So you may be a masculine, may be an emperor for the most part, I would say. This is Aries. This is coming in for you. You're in this King of Wands mode. This is an emperor in a lower vibration. They're not talking to you because of something hidden. You're the emperor. Okay. King of Wands, emperor. Somebody may have been waiting. They're trapped in their head, trying to master their emotions about their person. Pre-Empress energy. You're wondering why she's being so cold and calculated. You feel like now your person could be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, or they could just be in this mode of, you know, they're angry and they're hurt. And so they need to set some boundaries with their twin flame because of a heartbreak. They feel betrayed, and this is like somebody feels like they need to block you, or you regret blocking this person because of a betrayal. Something's happened here where your person feels upset with you, needing to set some boundaries. They're avoiding conversations. They're not dealing with you. They still feel upset. You are their person, but you have broken their heart. They're deeply hurt and sad, feeling upset, grieving despair and a breakup. So this is, they feel like you broke up with them, you hurt them, and they want to set some boundaries in place where you're concerned. You're coming in as the emperor here, Aries. So tell me about Taurus. How do they feel about you, Taurus? How do they feel about you, Taurus? How do they feel about you, Taurus? You got somebody rising from the ashes. They're changing their mind. They feel like you run away, maybe from your stability and security. So you run away from responsibility. They feel like you're in a new phase, that you're renewing, you're growing. Maybe you used to run from your responsibilities and now things are changing. This is for you, Taurus. This is how they feel about you. Somebody's walking away because there's no equal give and take in a situation. You're standing your ground. One of you is being very passionate and one of you is being very strategic. One of you is like arguing and one of you is really kind of gaslighting, almost like, being strategic in the conversation. And it has to do with standing your ground with somebody. You feel like they always walk away and breadcrumb you, ignore you. Taurus, I don't know if you are the Queen of Swords here or the Queen of Wands, but the one who thinks that you walk away from your responsibilities, you're both coming in feminine energy. That doesn't mean anything. You both could be male, you both could be female, or one could be a male, one could be a female. Take it how it resonates with you. This is how you come across to this person. You're causing a tower moment here. Feminine energy causing a tower moment for this emperor. This person wants to take control, moving forward in communication. Maybe they're trying to control the conversation. Maybe you're the one being strategic because this is coming on the Queen of Swords versus the Queen of Wands. And maybe the Queen of Wands is the Emperor here trying to take control moving forward. I feel like there's justice here. Reconciling this and transforming something. So if somebody thinks you run away from responsibilities, I feel like you're growing from this. Maybe you're changing. There's something that you're grounding your energy more. You're more solid. You're more stable. You're growing and enduring. There's 2 cards of growth and enduring, but there's one from running away. Like you're running, like you run away from responsibility, but you may be, this person's trying to maybe teach you to face it somehow. Okay, so tell me about Gemini. How do they feel about you, Gemini? Healthy choices, not enough, and chaser. I feel like you made this person feel like they were not enough for you and that they were always chasing after you. And now they're making healthy choices. Now they're making healthy choices because this is how they're feeling about you, Gemini. They felt like they weren't enough for you. And they always had to chase after you. They regret waiting and holding on. They had strong emotions about something long-term and committed, and they ended up being disappointed and trapped in their head. This person may be moving on. They may have gotten another offer, but they keep looking back at their past mistakes in a relationship. So they got tired of waiting. This person got tired of waiting for a commitment from you, only to be disappointed. So if where this relationship or where this connection was concerned, they're looking back at their past mistakes. They were too needy. They chased you versus them making healthy choices. Because if you chase somebody, they're going to run. Okay, because then it's almost like you're too clingy, right? And so maybe this person's recognizing their mistakes in the past. They may be moving on to, or they may be coming towards you to apologize for a past mistake where you're concerned. This person may feel like they owe you an apology because now they're making better choices here. In the past, they could have felt that could have been their own insecurities, and their own insecurities could have caused them to chase after you. And now they're making better decisions, and now they want to apologize to you for how they acted with you. That's a possibility. Tell me about Cancer. Tell me about Cancer, please. Cancer. How do they feel about you, Cancer? They may be interested in you, but it's almost like you've put boundaries in place. You avoid conversation. You don't want to talk to somebody. Because you felt like you were used, and now you're in. There's 2 cards of boundaries for you, Cancer. They feel like you have walls up. They're interested in you, but they feel like you have walls up of protection. See, you're walking away and not talking to somebody for a long time. Like you may have, you're coming in with that Queen of Swords energy. Like you've got boundaries. This is you having boundaries because this is an expectation of somebody coming correct, right? This is somebody thinking that you're going to come at me correct or don't bother me, right? So you are putting boundaries in place. Yeah, and you're okay to do that. This is your justice here. The justice is you setting those boundaries because you're no longer going to allow any kind of some kind of behavior, right? You would rather end communication than deal with somebody who is not going to come at you correct. You're not playing. You're not playing. You're looking back on past relationships and where you should have left people out in the cold because they broke your heart. You know, you're warranted to set the boundaries. There's a difference between boundaries and walls, guys. You know, it's like if you're building up a wall, you're blocking everything coming from you. Boundaries are really, there's not a wall there, but there's expectation of somebody acting correct. So you know, the opportunity to make a better choice is here, right? But there also could be a tower moment. There's a change that needs to take place because Cancer, you're coming in as this empress who's mastering your emotions. You're in control of you, right? You're mastering your emotions about the drama. If you're going to come in and act some kind of way, there's going to be a boundary put in place. Just know the expectations for Cancer. They feel like you've got boundaries up, and you do. And you do, and they're warranted. Queen of Cups under the bottom of the deck. It's warranted. If you have expectations for somebody coming towards you and coming correct, then that's how you're expecting. If they're not going to come correct, then they need to stay away. Bottom line, you know, it's up to them. It's up to them how they want to come in. They want to come in and act correct. Your door's open. If they're going to act a fool, it's closed. Tell me about Leo. How do they feel about you, Leo? Got Butterfly, you've got Phoenix, and you got Cutting Down. You may be stepping back, you're separating yourself, you're giving somebody the silent treatment. You may be changing your mind. You're letting go, releasing the past. You may have changed your mind about letting go of the past. You're cutting out somebody. They feel like you've cut them out, that you're not speaking to them. You've separated yourself from them. You may be going through a new phase. You may be trying to grow and change. But I feel like this is, you've gone through a lot, or you cut them out and you changed. You may have changed. You may have evolved and grown. Tell me how they feel about Leo. So, Leo, you've been hurt in the past. You've been hurt. You know, you felt betrayed. Now you're trying to recover. You're closing out cycles that no longer serve you. You've mastered your emotions. You're coming in as Empress energy here. You've mastered your emotions. You're standing your ground against something from the past. You're no longer speaking to this person. This may be blocking somebody from the past and no longer speaking to them and moving on. So you may have grown and evolved, and you're separating yourself from things that no longer serve you. You're definitely holding back from allowing this person back in your space in an emotional way. So I feel like for you, I feel like they feel like you've cut them off and you've changed and you're growing from it and you're healing yourself. Whatever this is, there's a process going on here where you have decided, Leo, to cut out things no longer serving you and moving on to a better place, you're moving forward in a new direction. You're holding back from what doesn't serve you. You're not talking to anybody from the past, you're blocking it. And I feel like you're releasing yourself. And that's how this person feels. Okay, so tell me about Virgo. How do they feel about you, Virgo? They're tired of chasing you. Okay. Yeah. So you have somebody here who feels heartbroken, like you backstabbed them. There's separation, loss, deception, lies, shocking attack. Somebody was chasing, fear of abandon, chasing, codependency. I feel like there's an ending here. There's an ending here with somebody just liberating themselves. So they feel like you may have backstabbed them and that they had to chase you. But that's over. That's over. Or they could feel like you were chasing after them. No, I feel like they were chasing after you, Virgo. I feel like they feel like you backstabbed them and they're chasing after you. It's almost like this person doesn't have any... the person you're dealing with, Virgo, didn't have any self-respect, because it didn't matter what you did, they would still chase after you. Even though that you broke their heart, they're still running after you. Wanting to work on the relationship in divine timing, wanting justice, but you walk away from them, but they still wait. They're very guarded and defensive, but they still wait. They need strength to see things from a different perspective. You're always fighting about a family situation. There may be you may have children with somebody. There may be baby mama drama. They think you're cold and calculated, and they're unhappy about this because they feel like you play mind games and manipulate them with drama. Virgo, this person doesn't have any self-respect for themselves. You're probably just living your best life. You're just doing you, but this person won't leave you alone no matter what. They wait for you to come back. They wait for you to... It's almost like you could do anything or say anything to this person and they don't require anything from you. Right? So you're allowed to get away with anything, but then they complain about it. They're unhappy because they feel like you're playing mind games and manipulating them. But the fact of the matter is they're not setting any boundaries in place in this relationship. So basically you could do whatever you want and they're still going to be there. They don't have any self-respect for themselves. That's the bottom line. It's not you, it's them. So you fight about the other person, they're always fighting about you cheating on them or going to be with other people, but they allow you back in every single time. Every single time. So this is how they feel. This is how they feel, not how you feel. This is their perspective, guys, not yours. This is, okay, so let's talk about Libra. How do they feel about you, Libra? They're heartbroken. They feel like codependent. They see you. They feel like you're lighthearted. They feel like you're finding out and making changes. It's like you're doing you. Things are coming to light. Things are coming to light. Maybe this is their energy. Maybe they're finding out things and things are coming to light. They feel heartbroken. This has to do with, it's almost codependency. They're obsessed. And things are coming to light. This is about this person. Tell me about Libra. So there's somebody who's very much, they love you. This person loves you, but you're very guarded where they're concerned. They're very guarded and defensive. They want justice. They feel like you lie to them. They always want to know what you're doing, what you're up to. Pre-Empress energy, that you're coming in, Libra, as pre-Empress energy. This person's always wanted to be in your business, wanting to know what you're doing. This person's obsessed with you. They want information. You hold back from this person the harsh truth. The harsh truth may have been illuminated in the past, but now you hold back from this person. You see, so regardless, this person is kind of like they're addicted. They feel like this person has devil energy. They're obsessed with you. They're going to be toxic. This person wants to be with you, but things are coming to light. You know, they want to know information. They're unhappy. They're discontent. Be careful with this person. This person is, this person is like almost like a stage 5 clinger is what I feel like. We got some possessive people. This person could be very possessive, but I feel like they always want to know everything you're doing. The harsh truth was illuminated in the past, but you're holding back now. You're not telling this person anything. This person just is obsessed with knowing what you're doing or whatever. They're a little clingy. Tell me about Scorpio. Okay, so this person feels like that they need to set boundaries where you're concerned. They need to make healthier choices where you're concerned. This person feels like you may have used them, that you're a charmer, and that you may have used them. So they're needing to set boundaries where you're concerned, making healthier choices. Scorpio, they're trying to make healthier choices on how they react to you, possibly. Somebody's getting clarity that you may have. Somebody's finding out that you may have been in a relationship, the truth about a relationship, getting some clarity about this commitment or this connection, the truth about the foundation, the relationship. There's arguing, somebody trapped in their head about something that was hidden. And there's communication here of reconciling. They're manifesting reconciling, but there's some kind of regret here. Whatever this was, this person was unhappy, discontent. I feel like Scorpio, I feel like this person knows that in the past you may have used them. They feel like they have to set boundaries in place. There's 2 cards of boundaries here, but now making healthier choices. They're getting clarity. The truth is coming out. And I feel like the communication about reconciling, but someone's manifesting regret. So they're feeling like they feel like they have to stand their ground. If something's going to come between the two of you, or between the two of you, like a new relationship, that boundaries need to be put in place. And by boundaries, I mean you teach people how to treat you, and this is something this person needs to show you that, look, this is not acceptable for me. They have to be able to communicate their wants and their needs to you. They know that now. They're making better choices here, because that may be the case for this person. So they don't feel like they're being taken advantage of. You might not necessarily be using this person, but they feel like you maybe take advantage of them because they don't speak up when it comes to setting boundaries in the situation, what works for them and what doesn't. So tell me about Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius? How do they feel about you? Oh, I feel like you haven't been talking to this person. It's like you were talking to this person or you haven't been talking. Nope, this is you're talking to this person more. So maybe you hadn't been talking to this person for a while and all of a sudden you started texting and calling and emailing each other, talking more, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you. And then all of a sudden the relationship was over. There's no second chances. What's dead is dead. So maybe this is an ex calling and starting to talk to each other again, but then realizing that when they start saying that they love you and they're expressing their love, you're not interested. You're saying, I'm not going back to this. I don't want to reconcile this relationship. We can be friends, but that's pretty much where I'm going to leave it off. So Sagittarius, you're not interested in rekindling the flame. You may have recovered from a third-party deception and somebody may be coming in wanting a new beginning. You've already made your decision. You're healing yourself. You're healing yourself. There is a King of Pentacles. This person wants to come towards you. They want to come towards you with success. They want things to rekindle, whatever this is, and you're not rekindling this. They're going to see that they're going to be left out in the cold where you're concerned. You're like, no thanks, no thanks. You cheated on me before. I'm not going back to you. Talking and now expressing the love, and it's like, no, it's over. It's over. This is not going to go anywhere because you do not want to reconcile this relationship. That's what happens when you F around and find out. Sagittarius ain't gonna play. Okay, so tell me about Capricorn. Tell me about Capricorn. How do they feel about you, Capricorn? Okay, wow. Capricorn, they feel like you maybe have overcome some kind of an addiction. You've overcome an addiction. You have stopped the pattern. You have stopped drinking, stopped smoking, stopped doing whatever, substances, sex addiction, whatever the case may be. You cut out this and that you have grown. Somebody's finding out that you have made a huge change. Finding out about a change, things coming to light. Somebody is finding out that you have made a huge change. So you have overcome some kind of an addiction. You are putting yourself on the right path, and someone is finding out about this. So it's coming to light. Tell me about Capricorn. So communication, somebody was heartbroken with communication. This could have been when you were going through it. You may have been addicted to something, and this is emotional communication that's heartbreaking. They want you to rebuild here. You may have cut this person out you may have cut this person out, Capricorn, before you took control. You took control of whatever you were doing. Whatever you were doing, there was an opportunity. So this is like, you may have been confused, but the harsh truth is you're moving on, you're moving forward. It's been a long time coming. This is you overcoming an obstacle. You're being very Queen of Swords energy, being strategic to finally get justice in a situation. Capricorn, you could be a feminine energy. So I feel like for you, this is you being strategic about this and maybe loving yourself first. And I almost feel like you're going to find new love because of it too. So you're overcoming whatever obstacle that you had been dealing with, whatever demon you were fighting, you conquered this. You conquered this. So, wow, this is good for you. really good. Even the person that's how they feel about you, they feel like everything's coming to light about you overcoming something. Okay, so Aquarius, how do they feel about you? Oh. So they're heartbroken. They're heartbroken because they thought you were hiding. You were hiding. This is almost like you were wearing a false mask. And now they're separated. There's separation, sadness, bitterness. They may be missing you, but there's a mask on somebody. They feel like you wear a mask, like you're not honest with them. This is heartbroken. They're heartbroken because you weren't honest with them, and now you're in separation. So you may have taken a leap. You look at things from a different perspective about the relationship. Somebody could be trapped in their head, very discontent for a long time, where you're concerned. It's almost like you can, okay, this person wants to take a leap of faith towards this relationship, but they've got to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. They're trapped in their head and discontent for a long time about you. They can see that they're cut off. They can see that this isn't working. Even though they care about you, this person feels like they want their wish fulfillment though. Oh, okay. They feel like you lied to them because you may have been in a relationship with them, but they feel like you were betrayed. You betrayed them because you were obsessed with somebody else, and they want you, but you want somebody else. That's what this is about. This person wants you, but they feel like you want somebody else and that you lied to them. So they can see they're cut off because you're not interested in them. You're interested in somebody else, but they feel like you may have been wearing a false mask because you didn't tell them the truth. You hid your true feelings. Your feelings were for somebody else. So, okay, so let's get into Pisces. How do they feel about you, Pisces? Oh, I feel like when this person looks at your picture, Pisces, they get all warm inside. They reminisce, they think of you. They remember memories of you. They could be very passionate memories of you. They learned a lot from this relationship. They learned a lot. So, tell me how they feel about you. They may be a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. They may want the opportunity for a long time to see things from a different perspective. They may want you to see something from a different perspective. They may have lied to you. This person may have lied to you, Pisces, and I feel like you've over it and you've moved on from it. But they still look at your picture and they think of you fondly. I feel like they want you, they've wanted you to have the opportunity to look at things from a different perspective for a long time. They wanted you to look at them differently. They learned a lot from you. They miss you. They're passionate about you. They want a new beginning with you, but you've closed that door. You've closed that door because your wish fulfillment is somebody else. You've moved on from this person. So you do have somebody in your energy that thinks fondly of you. They look at your pictures, they reminisce about you, very passionate about you, but they may have lied to you in the past and they've wanted to give you an opportunity to see things from a different perspective. But you've healed and you've moved on from them. They know that door's closed now. They do know that door's closed where they're concerned. You're interested in somebody else. You may be in a relationship with somebody else. So guys, that is all I have for you. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I hope you have a blessed week.